here are the list of things that I started doing differently in the last 2 years that have enabled me to be able to grow so much length and see those visible length on my hair. Now, here are the things that I was able to do differently. Guys, all right, today I want to share with you some tips and the teas of the things that I was able to do differently that helped me retain so much length in less than 3 years. Yes, I've been a natural hair girly for almost 8 years plus, or let me say 10 years if I can remember, and my hair has never left a particular length or a particular size. On my hair, I wouldn't say my hair was in perfect health, because a lot of people will say, oh, your hair was looking so healthy even if it was not growing or you were not retaining length. Yes, my hair was healthy because around 2020 I learned how to take proper good care of my hair, but I didn't know how to retain so much length on my hair. So I just focused on the health of my hair, making my hair to be healthy. And I didn't know that you can keep your hair healthy and yet your hair will not be able to retain so much length because of one thing called breakage. All right, guys, so let me share with you the things I started doing differently. Now, if you know that you desire to be able to retain length and also keep a healthy hair, then this video is for you. You have to watch this video to the end, because everything I'm going to be saying is from my personal experience, and I've shared it with some of my clients, and it has actually helped them. For those people that have come for me for consultation concerning hair growth and all of that, I have given them all of these tips and teas, and a lot of them have sent me their reviews on how effective what I've shared with them and how it has actually changed the way their hair looks and the way their hair feels. So because of that, I'm going to be sharing those tips and tips for you today for free. So make sure you don't ignore this video, and make sure you don't skip it too fast because you want to get to it already. Calm down, because I have to take my time to be able to explain everything bit by bit, details by details to you, so that you will get the full picture and know how to run with it. The first thing that I started with, which is what most of you have seen me say most of the times and seen me do, and that is protective hairstyling. Now, I normally do protective hairstyle, but I didn't know the protective hairstyle that suits my hair better, because we have so many protective hairstyles. We have braids, we have twists, we have cornrows. So all of this protective hairstyle, I will tell you for a fact that I have tried every one of them, and I can tell you the one that is the best for me and the one that doesn't work for me. So if you're in the same shoes like I've done and you'll be carrying your hair over time, I want you to take a pen and a biro. I want you to evaluate the hairstyles you've been doing over time and how much shredding have you gotten whenever you take down each of those very hairstyles. I will tell you for a fact or for free that the hairstyles like cornrow, whenever I do them, my shreddings are always like this. And sometimes I felt it was normal until I looked over it and said, no, how full is my hair for my shedding to look like this in just 1 month? No, that is actually an issue and something I should sort out. So that made me know that cornrow is not good for my hair. Now let's go to twist. Now, twist is a very good hairstyle. A lot of you can die for twist. A lot of you can vouch for twist. But I will tell you that twist is not for everybody. Yes, cornrows is not for everybody. Twist is not for everybody. Quote me anywhere. I will tell you why. I've made a lot of videos sharing with you the differences between having a twist and a mini braids on your hair. I've made those videos countless times, and those videos, if you go over them, you will see a lot of people's thoughts, a lot of people's reviews, and a lot of people comment on it, because everybody has a different view concerning protective hairstyles like twist, cornrows, and braids. Now let me tell you why twist will not work for me, because I have tried twist over the years. For the past 8 years that I've been on a protective hairstyle, all my protective hairstyle has always been twist. But I've been seeing a lot of loopholes, a lot of issues with the twist, but I tend to ignore them because I feel, well, twists make this natural hair girly hair grow longer. It should make my own hair grow longer. It made this hair girly grow longer, this influencer, so it should make my hair grow longer. So I just kept going on with it until I broke free, and I found out that no, twist is actually not giving me the best result that I desire, because I will retain length on my twist, but the takedown process is always messy. What do I mean? My hair tends to tangle very easily on twist, and whenever I carry my twist, I tend to carry my hair for like a month, and carrying those hair for a month, my hair tends to look like a dread. Now, I didn't really know much like I do now, because if at all I put my hair on twist, I will not experience so much tangles, breakage like I used to before, because I have so much knowledge on how I can manage my hair on my twist. But on the same time, or at the same time, twist is not for my hair. So now I was able to evaluate the protective hairstyles that work perfectly for me over the period of years. Now that should be what you should be doing right now. Evaluate them. If length retention is one of the things that you're looking out for on a healthy hair, also follow these tips and teas, because they are very, very important to you. The next one is mini braids. Like mini braids, I started doing mini braids in 2023 August. Yes, I will never forget, because that was the day I made a decision after kicking out all the fears on mini braids. Oh, it's difficult to take down, it makes my hair, it doesn't give my hair the full look. You know, we have a lot of things we can talk about mini braids. You know, mini braids is this, mini braids that. So in August 2023, I made a decision and said, come, please and please, I'm going to start up with mini braids. I'm going to focus on doing just one hairstyle, mini braids, and let's see how it works, because mini braids is the hairstyle that I have never done over time. So I decided to start up doing mini braids. And after my first 6 months of trying out mini braids, guys, I retained so much length that I said this is the right hairstyle for me. So with mini braids, I don't have to struggle or have to worry about tangles, have to worry about thinning, I don't have to worry about knots and all of that. I didn't have to worry about that with mini braids. So because of that, I was able to identify my perfect protective hairstyle that works very well with me. And with mini braid, I can always moisturize my hair, wash my hair on it without having to worry about knots, tangles, matting, and all of that. But with twist, I have to start thinking twice before I even jump into the shower to say I want to wash my hair on my twist. But with mini braids, I don't have to think about all of that because my hair is still in perfect condition with mini braids. So I was able to grow my hair so long in less than 3 years just with mini braids. So if you want or you desire to retain so much length and you've been doing everything possible but yet nothing is working, take these tips I'm sharing with you today. You're going to see that is a whole lot different. Now, the number one thing I said was protective hairstyle. So I've described the protective hairstyle. I've explained it, how it was one of the things that helped me retain so much length. Now, the next thing I'm going to be sharing with you is your detangling process. Now, this detangling process is very, very important. I didn't know much about detangling process until 2 years ago. Yes, I didn't know much, and I was thinking that, you know, detangling is just normal. Whenever you want to go and make your hair, you detangle your hair. I didn't know that before you jump into the shower to wash your hair, it is important you detangle that hair, because if you don't, you're going to suffer the repercussion of it. Yeah, trust me. Now, under detangling, I'm going to also talk about 2 types of detangling that you need to embrace if you really want to retain so much length and see your hair grow over time. The first one is finger detangling. Please do not underestimate the use of your fingers to detangle your hair. See, before you jump into using those combs and brushes, those octopus brushes, combs, white tooth comb, whatever comb, please first of all detangle your hair with your fingers. Finger detangling is one of the best things that have ever happened to me. And with finger detangling, I tend to be able to drop the combs for a year, and I saw how much my hair had grown dropping the combs for a hair. A lot of you can say, oh, I can't drop the combs for the hair, I have to make sure that I comb my hair and all of that. Yes, it is fine for you to comb your hair, but make sure that you finger detangle your hair before you comb your hair. Now, the second thing about finger detangling is you don't just detangle your hair dry. Make sure you are using products that have sleeves or Ayurvedic herbs that have sleeves. Now, using those things that have sleep enable you detangle your hair properly and reduce the amount of shedding or breakage that you will encounter. And doing that will help you retain that length that you've gotten over a period of time of carrying a protective hairstyle. Did I tell you that protective hairstyle, aside carrying different type of protective hairstyle, the duration at which you carry your protective hairstyle is very, very important? Yes, it is. The duration at which you carry your protective hairstyle on each month is very, very important. For me, I would advise you carry your protective hairstyle at least for 1 to 2 or 3 months, and make sure that you take care of your hair on that protective hairstyle, because those were the things that I did. I was able to carry my protective hairstyle for 3 months. This is my protective hairstyle currently, and it's actually in 7 weeks. And I'm still slaying and happy with it. But if I want to step out, I can wear my wig, I can tie my scarves if I'm going to somewhere that I don't want to, you know, show the roughness of my hair, because yes, my hair makes me look homeless right now, but what do I have to say about that? It's part of me, and it's part of one of the things that I have to share. Use a protective hairstyle that you can carry for a long period of time without damaging your hair or without your hair matting up or breaking or tangling, and that is why I chose mini braids. And also on protective hairstyle, you should know that your hair needs to be taken care of while on that protective hairstyle. Do not neglect your hair on your protective hairstyle, because if you do, you're not going to experience the length retention, and you're not going to experience, you know, less breakage if you don't take care of your hair on your protective hairstyle. So that's that for protective hairstyle. Now let's go back to what I was talking about, which has to do with your detangling. Now, you use products that has sleep to detangle your hair. Some of you will ask, what kind of products or what kind of herbs can I talk about? Can you talk about when it comes to detangling your hair? You have herbs like fenugreek, you have herbs like flaxseed, ambunu, slippery. These herbs, I'm aware of them. I've used them, I've tried them out, and I've used them on my hair, and they actually have sleep that really help detangling detangling my hair very easy. So whenever you want to detangle your hair, either with your fingers or with those brushes, please make sure that you use products that have sleep. Make sure that your hair is well moisturized. Do not detangle your hair dry, because the moment you keep detangling your hair dry, you are snapping your hair, you're breaking your hair, and you're cutting your hair, and you won't like the result of your hair when you're done, because the shedding and the breakage will be so much. The number three thing that I tend to do differently that helped me retain so much length in less than 3 years should be moisturizing my hair. Now, your hair is part of your body, because you take your bath, you moisturize with creams, you oil your body, you use scrubs, you use the essential foods that your skin needs. Do that to your hair also. Moisturize your hair often. I see a lot of people on a protective hairstyle or carrying out their hair, and their hair is not moisturized. Your hair is as thick and as hard as a rock or carpet, and you see those people say, my hair is very difficult to manage, my hair is this, my hair is that. Now, if at all you want to expose your hair out, you want to style your hair on an afro, you want to style it on a high puff, low puff, or low bun, high bun, whatever hairstyle you want to do, and you know that you want to actually expose your hair, please, after exposing your hair for the day, what do you do with your hair at night? Very important question I have to ask a lot of you, because a lot of you expose your hair during the day and at night you sleep with your hair just the way it is. No, it's not good. You're going to make your hair shrink so much and tangle so much that even when you want to detangle, you're going to see a lot of hair break out from your head. Yes, that is because of what you did to your hair over the period of time. So in whatever you're doing, just make sure that your hair is well moisturized. If you know you're going to be exposing your hair on a daily basis, make sure you moisturize your hair very well. Now, moisture retention is very, very important. When you moisturize your hair, make sure you use product that has moisture enough to be retained on your hair, and make sure you use the right product for your hair that will actually help you retain all of this moisture. Now, the fourth thing that I started doing is I stood consistent to one product. Yes, I know the temptations of having different products on social media, that you want to jump from one product to another, but listen to me, staying consistent to one product will really help you. I still consistent to one of our products because during this period of time I was able to formulate, yes, effective hair care products that I used myself and have seen a lot of differences, and I'm able to help over 500 women across the globe to be able to achieve that desired hair length, healthy hair that they want, and help them solve all of their hair problem and hair struggles. Yes, with my consultations and also with my hair products. Now, I stick to just one hair product. I was consistent to it, which is Permeter Naturals. I was consistent with it. I was able to use it on all my routines, and I saw the difference between sticking to one product that is very effective, that will give you what you want, than sticking to so many products because they have gone viral. Now, throw away those trends, throw away those viral videos that people are showing you that looks like magic. That's not what it is, because hair growth is not magic. It takes more than that to actually grow your hair. One thing I want you to know, that if you've been able to carry your hair for like 5 years, 8 years, 6 years, and your hair has not left a particular length, it's not that your hair is not growing. Your hair is growing, but you don't know the right way to retain all of those lengths that your hair has been giving you over time. So instead of your hair to retain length, your hair tends to breaking because of some of the things I just mentioned that you might be doing wrongly to your hair. So those were the things that I was able to do to my hair that helped me over a period of time. As I remember more of them, I'm going to be sharing with you in my next video. Now, let me know what you think about what I've just shared. If it's something you can relate to, or if it's something that you're going to take home and you're going to make sure that you walk towards to see the difference, let me know in the comment section, because I've shared it with a lot of people before now and the reviews were very good. Because some of you might have not gotten across to my videos, but you'll be getting across to this video, then you need this. All of these things I've just shared, you need them. So make sure you listen to them, watch to the end, and let me know what you think in the comment section. All right, guys, till next time, I remain Permeter Naturals. Bye bye.